Katata Tiago Bakali Gabadon 4-star safety rating. Nya Taka Tiago, Bachangan Galikawan Jongpi, Nya Taka Tiago, Nakabantaka Jinshangan Kalongi Jongpi, One Chaka Frank Motors Halat Korban Test Drive Menta.
The all-new Tiago. It's seriously fun.
Myntri ketenar ke koi ke kia ke jylla Dr. Mezel Amprin Lengdo mentagasi balang ke penbena bak sorka jylla kan wanra ya ke cancer mission banyak kunting ya ban Pynduhjait ya ke Jingpang Bampong ha ke jylla. Myntri ha ke ni ke sngi ke lelait ban Jurip ya ke cancer wing jong ke Shillong Civil Hospital ha ke ba kalau yo banyak slok ru bat ki nongpang bat balai keren ru bat ki he jong ketenar ke koi ke kia bat kumjo ki doktor ki pepet pekni ya ke tei ke jaka a jing sumar ya ke Jingpang Bampong. Abakren shigla patai Khubor Dr. Amprin Laong ba kini kejaka sumar kala trei borba banla ban sumar ya boro gitu kebala syakta na kete Jingpang ke besyurkai namar ke Jingpang Bampong gadai kewei na ke Jingpang ke besyurkai ban chem ya ke Jingim jong ki beriu hagani ke jylla kalong ba ke Jingwanra ya ke cancer mission kalong namar ba ya ke Jingpang Bampong hab banyakun da ke peting ya banla ban Pynduhjait ke ba lawanra jing ya ke jylla.
Today's inspections at the operational cancer wing of the civil hospital has been a big eye-opener for me personally. I am aware that there were a lot of unanswered questions about when this cancer institute in the civil hospital complex become fully operational. And as you yourself saw that, tremendous efforts put in to ensure that we are reaching out to patients across the board, across gender, across ages and age groups, because it has now been established that cancer is one of the biggest killers in the state of Meghalaya. The team of doctors are well versed with what is needed to get done, and they are well prepared and preparing forward to ensure that we upscale the facility of this cancer institute as well. Because of the jargon that will probably be a big hurdle for me to explain properly, I think we should give them an opportunity to explain this facility to the people of Shillong and the state of Meghalaya more efficiently. I think they've done a very good job, and the government has also come up with a mission, a cancer mission. Now, the very fact that we call it a mission is because we have to combat cancer as a disease on a war footing if we want to address this big problem that the state now is faced with. See, that is why mission mode would mean let us focus our attention on this one important cause of concern. And once we have focused our attention on this, then we go ahead with all of these screening camps, making sure that the awareness goes, as the doctors correctly said. We need to ensure that the sensitization starts at a very young age. The young people particularly will all be sensitized on this matter. And right now, the beauty of the cancer treatment in this cancer institute here at the civil hospital is that it has become a cashless treatment, which means coverage of the MHIS is almost 100%, barring a few cases where there have been cases of non-registry of Aadhaar. Now we realize that registration of Aadhaar has become a very, very important thing to do. Citizens of the state of Meghalaya should leave behind all fears about Aadhaar, because these facilities will be made available at your disposal only if you have an Aadhaar registry. So I think that this is very important, that we must find ways and means to dispel all myths related to the registration of Aadhaar. That's what she just said. Doctor just said that we now have to inculcate this ability to not just react after cancer has been detected. They've just started a new program where it has been recently launched only for the East Khasi Hills region, where the largest number of detections have been found. So, this free testing screening program has taken off, and over 2,000 people have already been screened in about 200 camps. They will upscale these screening camps as well and extend these screening facilities even to other parts of the state. But because the East Khasi Hills region has registered the highest numbers of registered cancer patients, this project takes off from East Khasi Hills. Now, how does this work? They're going to be screening for under multiple parameters for detection of cancer, so that you have early detection, early treatment, and overcome cancer right from a very early stage. Because most of the patients that are actually now under the facilities available here in the Cancer Wing in Civil Hospital have come at a very late stage, making their treatments very difficult and cumbersome.
Nakalang Dr. Anisha Maulong badeg senior oncologist hagatek hospital la batay ya kijing donkam hagatek jaka sumar hagaba la yethu ba menta kate jaka ga long ga biang ban sumar bat kadon knai pho jingpang hagaba la yethu ru ba kidang don kattu ka ne kijing donkam ya kiba kidang ha ban pinbyang tangba kam song pat haga sarkar jala namar ye kitanda lale daga Tata Memorial Hospital na Mumbai. Hagjokopor Dr. Molok Laong ba kathong kamde tang ban sumar ya ki bala shakta hag Jingpang Bampong Henry Banyadaru ya ki nong song snong na ki jing shakta hag ni ki Jingpang bat la pentep ba ki babon na ki bapang Bampong hag jla gade na ki Jingbam bat di ye uduma kalong ba kathong kalong pan pla ya ki samla ki bampat ngat hag Jingbam jingdi duma bakin ker na ki te ki Jinglin ki basniu ki bakta ya ka koit ki thia kat kum ke jing itu jong Dr. Molong ke jela Meghalaya ke don ha ke kadan ke ba jong ke jing don ki chenrang ki bapang Bampong bat ke don ha ke kadan ke ba khatwe ka jing don ki kinthai ke don yagane ki Jingpang ha baro ko giri India.
We've met several times when the cancer wing was under construction, the repair work was going on, and it was every time under process. So right now, the cancer wing is ready with the indoor facility, the daycare facility, and the indoor facility we have 90 beds, and we're catering to all the cancer patients, which includes chemotherapy, radiotherapy, palliative care services, screening services. The radiotherapy setup will be coming very soon, which the tendering is not in our hand, it's being done by Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai. And we're getting a linear accelerator, single energy linear accelerator, and a city simulator. Presently, the radiotherapy is being done from the old civil hospital building with the telecobalt machine that has been serving the state for since 2006. So, and in addition, we are also we are not only talking about treatment, we are also talking about preventing cancer and early detection of cancer in the state, because we need to reduce the cancer burden, as we all know that the country stands first in tobacco-related cancer, and we stand second in males and 11th in females in all cancers in the country. That is our ranking, and we should not be proud of the ranking of our country in cancer, because it is high time that we wake up. The Northeast is the cancer capital of the country, and our state is also coming very high in this ranking. And as we know that tobacco use is very rampant in our state, and where we have to encourage, go from the people who have never used it to the school children. That is where we're going to target now, because people who have already consumed, I know it's not easy, when you have a habit, it's not easy to really give up a habit, but then we should target our youths who have not started. and they should know the ill effects of tobacco. And whatever campaigns or whatever mission that we are going to take up now, we do not expect to see the result immediately. But I hope in the next 10 to 15 years, we will have a Meghalaya with a lesser burden of cancer. Right now, yes, we do have manpower, but we do have a shortage of radiation safety officer because we do not have any local qualified personnel who has gone for this course. So right now, we have to take people from outside for this post. Radiation safety officer is a person who looks after the radiation machine and all the quality assurance related to the machine. So till we have our own person, the youths now would be going for training. I hope through this program also people would know. You just need an MSc in physics and then you go for a 1-year training for radiation physics and you're eligible for this post. We already have a tie-up between Civil Hospital Shillong, the government of Meghalaya as such, and Nigrims for cancer care. It was started with the FCC project, which is going to take place now, where we're going to, the Nigrims hospital will also assist us in right from the treatment to the diagnosis. Like our pathology lab is not so well equipped. We might not have many facilities. We will be sending our patients to Nigrims and it will be done cashless through the MHIS. Also, treatment-wise, since we do not have a surgical oncologist, we are having a partnership where we can send our patients to Nigrims for the surgery and patients come back to civil hospital. Average new cases per year, we register around 1,000 plus new cases, and per day our OPD attendance, both new and old, is roughly averages to 50 to 60 patients per day.
What do you tell me? It is alarming.
It is. We have the Khubor machine, I told you, and we're getting the linear accelerator. See, the building, everything from the government side is done, but then the funds, as you know, is being sponsored by the Department of Atomic Energy. And when the MOU was signed, at that time, the Department of Atomic Energy has given the entrusted Tata to do the tendering for the machine. So we cannot, that we have no say in the procurement of the machine. But of course, we hope that tendering is already done, because they are not only tendering for civil hospital, they are also tendering for several other centers. So if there are hiccups in any centers, then obviously ours also get affected. But hopefully this is the final tender and I hope it is done within the next 4-5 months. But it is beyond our control because it is not being done by the state government.